Welcome to the KD Report. I'm Kimberly Dvorak. Oftentimes, presidential economics drive policy, and Mr. Trump's first overseas trip symbolizes his concerns about terrorism and the creation of U.S. jobs. But his much heralded goal of achieving what has eluded his 8 predecessors, a Palestinian-Israeli settlement, is doomed before it begins. It seems economics has trumped politics, and a peaceful solution, despite the expected promises of money and security, is not possible. But President of the United States did address the Islamic leaders from 50 countries in Riyadh. While the U.S. is not blameless, at least Trump did not apologize for past presidents' regime change wars to exploit democracy and plunder resources.
Today we begin a new chapter that will bring lasting benefits to all of our citizens. I stand before you as a representative of the American people to deliver a message of friendship and hope and love. That is why I chose to make my first foreign visit a trip to the heart of the Muslim world. Our vision is one of peace, security, and prosperity in this region and all throughout the world. Our goal is a coalition of nations who share the aim of stamping out extremism and providing our children a hopeful future that does honor to God. Later today, we will make history again with the opening of the new Global Center for Combating Extremist Ideology, located right here in this central part of the Islamic world. America is a sovereign nation, and our first priority is always the safety and security of our citizens. We are not here to lecture. We are not here to tell other people how to live, what to do, who to be, or how to worship. Instead, we are here to offer partnership based on shared interests and values. Young Muslim boys and girls should be able to grow up free from fear, safe from violence, and innocent of hatred. This is not a battle between different faiths, different sects, or different civilizations. This is a battle between barbaric criminals who seek to obliterate human life and decent people, all in the name of religion.
Trump also briefly referred to his meetings with the Israeli and Palestinian leaders and said, quote, "If these faiths can join, peace in this world is possible, including peace between Israel and the Palestinians. But with oil and gas in the picture, lowering tensions will be difficult." The newest gas discovery in the Middle East, according to CNN,
called Leviathan, could make Israel what it never was before, energy independent. Israel used to import natural gas from Egypt until repeated attacks shut down the Sinai gas pipeline. With Leviathan, experts say Israel is poised to export gas to its energy-hungry neighbors, Egypt and Turkey, even Cyprus and Jordan. We're 15 miles off the coast of Israel, flying towards the heart of the country's energy revolution, the Tamar natural gas platform. Gas is fed to this platform from the Tamar gas field, some 50 miles away and a mile underwater. Natural gas already produces 40% of Israel's electricity needs. The rest comes from imported coal.
2010 U.S. Geological Survey estimated that the Levant Basin comprises of, quote, 1.7 billion barrels of recoverable oil and 122 trillion cubic feet of recoverable gas. If these estimates are correct, it means the Eastern Mediterranean is amongst the world's top producers of natural gas. The Levant Corridor route flows along the coastlines of Lebanon, Israel, as well as the Gaza Strip. But the smaller countries of Palestine and Lebanon say Israel is stealing their oil and gas. Despite the Oslo Accords, Palestinian-Israeli cooperation in the development and sale of billions of dollars of gas from the West Bank, Gaza, and occupied territories is non-existent.
Israel has clearly a political intent to go close to the Lebanese offshore area and drill there on one hand, and close to the Gaza Strip offshore border on the other hand. That's on the political level. That's very clear. Israel would like to go and is going close to these borders. And technologically, this may allow Israel to steal from both sides these natural resources of hydrocarbon.
An act of aggression by Israeli on Lebanese waters. We filed a complaint to the UN to get our right. These waters are our right, and we will not give it up. We have the means to block Israel, and we are firm in doing so. As the Lebanese, we are united by the equation of army, people, and the resistance, which is the main reason behind protecting Lebanon.
But the Israelis are holding firm.
Licenses offshore, the potential of oil, not natural gas, which is a lower strata, geological strata, the potential is billions of barrels of oil offshore Israel.
The Gaza marine fields contain about 1 trillion cubic feet of reserves, but Israel has long claimed that a Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip is considered an existential threat to its homeland, and therefore the Israeli military has blocked its development. The oil and gas fine will also affect the European Union. The pipeline is expected to transfer gas from the occupied Palestinian coastline to the EU. It will pass through Cyprus, Greece, and Italy, and is expected to rival the Russia-Turkey pipeline into southern Europe.
Called the Leviathan gas field off of the coast of Israel, and boy, do I like this deal. I like this deal a lot, because this deal not only includes the countries you mentioned, there are ancillary deals that look to be signed involving Jordan, Palestine, Turkey, and the rest of the EU. And if one thing binds people together, it's the need for energy. Believe it or not, some people I've spoken to today are actually whispering that this could be a way to bring together the bickering children of Abraham, because what you have here is politics is a concentrated form of economics. Because they have the 3 biggest banks, investment banks in the United States behind this deal. It could be a game changer for everyone in the region and in Europe.
To date, the top 10 oil reserve countries are Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, Canada, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, Russia, Libya, and lastly, Nigeria. While there is little news on the evolving oil and gas industry in the Middle East region of the Levant, there can be no doubt that Israel has seized the momentum in exploiting this mineral wealth, which means the likelihood of Mr. Trump being able to negotiate any solution to the Israeli-Palestinian dispute is dead on arrival. It's not likely that Israel will grant any concession to the Palestinians or give them any oil and gas wealth the Israelis are currently enjoying.
Thanks for joining me today. For more information about this story and others, please visit thekdreport.com. And remember, news is more than a soundbite.